Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I see boost.
If you're looking for a motorcycle that will rip your arms off and then flail them around like Goro from Mortal Kombat, the Turbo Hayabusa is the right bike for you. This bike is so stupid fast and teeming with masculinity that it doesn't even know what the word soy is. Men have sought power throughout history, and now anyone can LARP as a 12th century crusader and feel the same visceral sensations of taking a human life when they twist the throttle on this monster. As the speedometer climbs faster than the rev counter, you feel those guilty, familiar sensations as your turgid member reminds you that no woman can make you feel this way. The jet-like propulsion of the turbocharged 1300cc engine makes time and space bend to your will as you come to realize no other motorcycle can come close. But now you understand that it's not changing your perception on other bikes, it's that you fully ascended to a new plane of existence. Hair sprouts constantly on your body, your testicles grow testicles, your cereal becomes nails, your voice deepens to a level only perceptible by other Turbo Hayabusa owners. Thousands of years from now, scholars look upon the wrecked homunculus of your body seeking knowledge and wisdom. The spectacle of adding over 100 extra wheel horsepower to an already fast motorcycle is a sign of man's ultimate hubris. Children fear it, women are horrified yet aroused by it, men respect it and weep openly upon seeing it. There is only one choice when you want more horsepower than a brand new minivan on your bike. It's a Turbo Hayabusa.
Are you an aging gentleman or lady trying to hold on to the last vestiges of your youth, still desperate to prove to yourself that you're capable of having fun? Then you're going to want a motorcycle synonymous with speed and counterculture lifestyles, the Hayabusa. Don't worry that you're 20 years behind the times. Suzuki has updated the Hayabusa, yes, Hayabusa, not Busa. They've updated the bike and softened all its edges so that you don't accidentally have too much fun and suddenly realize that you are but immortal and will eventually die, and that no amount of Epsom salt baths and cucumber facials can stave off the encroaching grasp of the void. The Gen 3 Hayabusa does everything to make sure that it won't upset your irritable bowel syndrome or your gluten intolerance. The quick shifter makes it so easy that you don't even need to worry about the clutch for 95% of your riding. Seriously, if this motorcycle was any easier to ride, it would be a step-through scooter. If you're worried that the bike's power might overwhelm you, it's okay, because Suzuki, like a guru's guiding hand, gave you all the technology to keep the front wheel firmly planted on the ground. You owe it to yourself to live a little. I mean, what's the point of all that yoga and rigorous calorie counting if you're not going to go out and experience life's little pleasures? Oh, and lest I forget, the Gen 3 Hayabusa gets more miles per gallon than a brand new Civic, so you too can do your part for Mother Earth.
This is it, folks. We are here with the Turbo Hayabusa and the Gen 3 Hayabusa. We saw your comments on our last video where we compared this bike versus a normal liter bike, and a lot of you were upset that the 210 beat it and we didn't do the pulls the right way. This is it. This is it. Like for like. How much faster is a Turbo Hayabusa versus a regular Hayabusa? This is it, right?
I mean, this is the comparison that was gonna happen.
Yes.
At some point.
Destiny brought us here, one would say.
So much so that, but I went to pick this bike up this morning, and the guy we rented it from asks me, "Why are you doing this video?" Like, he just straight up asked me. He's like, "I thought you were gonna go get a Gen 1," and I was like, "No, this is the motorcycle that if you're going and buying a Hayabusa, this is what you can buy."
Yep.
So we have to show it off against the Gen 1 Turbo Hayabusa.
Yeah, and we started thinking about it, right? And a lot of us are upset that Suzuki didn't go all in and make a true H2 killer, a Turbo Gen 3 Busa. We thought it was coming. It didn't happen. They made a light update on the Gen 2. So we want to see, versus the Turbo Hayabusa over here, if it's actually the better motorcycle. If this is something closer to what Suzuki should have built. Which I say that now, and as I tap it, I'm like, no, they should not have built this. This is a piece of garbage motorcycle that just goes really fast. But we're still gonna have fun today. We're gonna see some acceleration comparisons, but let's look at the specs first. In theory, this motorcycle should obliterate this motorcycle, but as we know, things in theory don't always work out in practice.
Right, so this motorcycle has that 1340cc inline 4, the big stonkin' Gen 2 engine that they slightly modified for Gen 3. It is putting down 188 horsepower and 110 foot-pounds of torque at the crank.
Yep.
That's going to seem like a lot until we talk about this here. But it is worth pointing out that on this motorcycle, people have been doing the math. They've been doing all the work to try and figure out how to extract all the power. It is fairly neutered, and you can get about 200 wheel with an exhaust and a tune and all that other stuff.
200 wheel is no joke.
Yeah,
That's
that is a lot of power out of this motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's just got all the emission stuff, and that's one of the big problems on this motorcycle. Something we didn't talk about when we had this in the shop the first time.
Yep. Now, the Turbo Hayabusa over here, as many of you may know, it makes about 300 crank horsepower, measured 270 wheel horsepower, 152 foot-pounds of torque measured, so crank is like 160 or so. So this is a 300 horsepower bike, and that's basically it. Fully built motor, lowered a little bit, and turbocharged. That's all it really has to do with it. It is ugly as sin. It's got a dented gas tank. It's missing bolts everywhere. This is a 15-foot bike, if not a 20-foot bike, if we're being completely honest. Yours truly, because I'd get mad at this thing putting the fairings back on. The fairings are all scratched to hell and back because I just didn't care when I was who cares? It's like a $6,000 Turbo Hayabusa that I bought that now is a $20,000 Turbo Hayabusa after everything's said and done, which is close to the sticker price on that thing, right?
$18,599 for this thing. It's got all the tech on it. It's got a bunch of rider modes, adjustable user modes, all the sensors and stuff. Up and down quick shifter, brakes, wheelie control, all the good stuff that you'd want on a bike that's designed to go as fast as humanly possible. It is actually really confidence inspiring to ring this thing out because you know that if you get a little zesty with it, it's going to keep the front wheel down. It's going to keep the rear wheel spinning. It's doing all the stuff to make it really easy to go really fast.
Yeah, this is horrifying to ride most of the time. You get on the gas and it just scares the piss out of you, and nothing will save you. There's no ABS on this bike, for God's sake. No traction control, no quick shifters. You have to grab the gears yourself when you're in boost. It's very scary. And yeah, we now have to see how they compare against each other.
Yeah, time to quit talking and
that's it. Time to nut up or shut up, baby. Let's do it.
Quit your grinning and grab your linen. Let's go.
Well, check this out. It's the new sensation taking everyone by storm. Yeah. That's right. It's a brake bleeder kit on YN Moto. It's fun and easy. Order the kit and use the vacuum to flush your fluid out. It's that easy. Now you can bleed brakes on all the bikes you own with no fuss and no muss. Dirt bikes, race bikes, street bikes, and hell, even cruisers. Make sure you pick it up on our store, shop.yamanoob.co. Yeah.
Alrighty, folks. We know why you're here. We're doing it. We're gonna try to do it. It is so windy today. We've picked the new spot because I know a lot of y'all were upset about the 2.0 video with this bike, so trying something different. And as we get started here, I did want to shout out that the reason we have that Gen 3 Busa is actually from Twisted Road. We rent a lot of our bikes off of there. And if you go over to yamanoob.co and you sign up and become a member, you can actually get 10% off all of your Twisted Road rentals forever. So that's pretty cool. So that's all I had to say to my piece about it. Click the link down below, support the show. And yeah. Spy, you ready to do this?
All right, man. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. God damn it, you're gone.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. God damn it, you're gone.
Holy crap!
When did you roll off, though?
I wasn't looking. I blacked out.
Because I will say, you didn't get so far ahead of me that you turned into a little black dot.
I will say, this is gonna sound disgusting, but that wasn't wide open.
Really?
No, yeah, I didn't have the courage right there. I rolled into it, and I was like, I don't know. So I kept it maybe like 75, and I short shifted maybe 10K. I don't know. It was all a blur.
Man, that is the thing about that bike. It does turn into a blur.
Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. My heart's just racing now, and I'm like, I'm glad I'm alive.
I could see exactly when you hit boost, because I didn't play into second gear right away. I started in second.
Oh, you're in second?
Yeah, I started in second and I fed it in. And then once I got it high up in second, I just was like, shift into third, wide open throttle.
So that was third gear for me. I started in third.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second's unusable on this bike.
And I saw when you hit boost, I 100% saw because you just leapt forward.
Yeah,
And then
it's
I don't know when you rolled off, but you got to like 6 bike lengths, maybe
Yeah.
8, and then you were there. You basically stayed there until we rolled off.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of impressive, you know, for the stock Busa. And it's about like with these roll races and stuff, it's all about commitment and just like knowing your boost and knowing your gears and stuff, right? Like it's all about that.
Yeah, you really got to commit to the bit.
You got to commit, and that's the scary part about this bike is you know when you commit, you better hang on. It's so crazy when boost hits, dude. Maybe it's because I'm lightweight, but like my whole body shifts back.
Yeah.
It's insane.
This bike is so much more predictable. Everything is just like, all right, it's gonna pull, and it's gonna pull. But it's not gonna just have this sudden surge of unstoppable power, you know?
Yeah, it's super linear and smooth. I remember when I rode that bike. Now I am curious, we've got a little bit of room ahead of us. I want to see like high gear passing type of stuff, because I think that bike will actually pull harder than this bike in the upper gears.
Okay, so what gear do you want?
I'm in 5th gear right now.
All
We
right.
could just do a
There's
gentle
5th.
roll on whenever you give me some honks, and then we'll see how it goes.
All right, let's let it straighten up and then we'll roll out.
All right.
Man, there's some serious energy right now. These two boosters lined up next to each other. This is
Dude,
really
yeah.
cool.
It's really cool.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I see boost. It's so pronounced when you hit boost. I can really see it.
Yeah, I can feel it too, obviously, but that's cool that you can see it from your angle too. It's like just like you said, the afterburners, right?
Yeah, you just suddenly start building speed. Like, I think I called it exactly when boost came on.
Yeah.
Because you started like this otherworldly force, like you put out the spinnaker and the just solar sails of life yanked you down the highway.
But man, I can't help but think, especially after we did our Tuono video, that like a Fireblade with an ECU with all of its electronics, it would be faster than this bike.
Yeah, probably.
And that's scary to think.
I mean, that Fireblade was ungodly fast.
Yeah, oh my god, it was so fast. I think we should swap for science.
Yo,
Because people always say it's just my weight advantage, but I have a sneaking suspicion this Hayabusa will still destroy that other one even with you on it.
you're thinking that, you know, an extra 100-odd horsepower, you know, might have a small impact?
I hope so. Oh, this is just like a good new motorcycle. This is great. The Turbo Hayabusa does not feel like a normal motorcycle at all.
Not even a little.
Alright guys, we're now swapsies and on the same section of road here.
Alright, I'm gonna roll in third.
Alright, that's a good
second
idea.
is unusable.
Alright, listen for the honks. You ready?
Yep. I felt the front end lift in third, and I had to set it down. I was like, no, that's not happening.
Man, this bike feels so crisp
man.
and stable. Did it lift
Yeah,
on
it
you?
lifted in third, and I was like, no,
Hell yeah, dude.
stay down.
Again, it all comes down to the technique and the bravery, man. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
because you can just wail on that new one.
Oh yeah, I just held it wide open and I was just chilling.
Yeah.
And I had the quick shifter, it was perfect. Oh, it was so nice.
puts hair on your chest. It really does. This thing's terrifying, dude. It's terrifying.
Alright, we'll give it a go right here. Alright.
Goodbye! Holy crap, that thing's an animal! You passed me like I wasn't even moving! My God, it's so fast!
Dude, that was nuts. I'm pinned wide open on a boost, and you literally walked me like I'm not even trying.
And I did not commit at all to that roll. I was like holding it open
Holy
like
crap.
50 or 60% maybe.
That's nuts.
Oh man, once this thing builds power and you can like get it moving, because getting it moving is a struggle because there's so much power to wrangle. But once it's moving, it's unstoppable.
Yeah, it is just a jet airplane. Well, folks, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. We hope you've enjoyed. We had to do it to them. Busa versus Busa. One turboed, one Gen 3. Nobody's done it on the internet. We did it first. You saw it here first, folks. Leave us a like, leave a comment. Let us know how you think that we didn't do the right thing on these bikes or whatever. We didn't ride them fast enough or hard enough, whatever you guys say in the comment
They're
section.
definitely going to say that that one was in rain mode, 100%.
Yeah, I see it right now. It's in A mode. That's all it has, folks. It can't do anything else. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.